What's going on, everyone? It's Greeny here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm giving you my top 10 altcoin picks right now. Be sure to subscribe down below, hit that notification bell so that you stay up to date with my daily crypto videos. I'm currently running a sale on my alpha group. We accumulated 50x in the past 2 weeks and over 200x in the previous month. If this is something you're interested in joining, it's a one-time payment for lifetime access. Reach out to me on Twitter, send me a DM, and I'll be sure to reply. Alternatively, if you're looking for free access to Greeny, obviously we're here on YouTube, but please subscribe. You can join my free Telegram group where I share some trades and some alpha that I have shared in the private group. Join my MEX referral link here on Linktree if you need to join leverage trading on crypto. And obviously, if you're an Australian and you don't have a Coinspot account, that's an easy way to get money into crypto if you are a Australian. All right, today's video, my top 10 altcoin picks. Number 1, Avalanche. The reason it's number 1 is because it hasn't performed as strongly as some of these other picks in my top 10. Now, just as a little warning as well, make sure you stay to the end of the video. I have included 4 extra tokens that are in my list as a little bonus for you at the end of the episode. Avalanche. As I said, Solana has been on an absolute tear. Casper has been on an absolute tear. Avalanche is yet to go on a tear. I think with the fundamentals, the utility, the dev side of Avalanche, we have so much to look forward to in this space. If you have a look, you can go into their website and you can see here that they have a whole range of different areas in which they are developing. Okay, so we have DeFi, NFTs, enterprise education, platform, etc., etc. But it's the gaming that excites me the most. Elio Trades, Alex Becker, also are heavily interested in Avalanche. Be sure to think about adding this to your portfolio. They have their own Avalanche Gaming Twitter page, so be sure to check that one out as well. Number 2, Solana. So as I said, Solana has been on an absolute tear. Now it has ran already about a 3 to 4x depending on when you got in a couple months ago, and I just don't see it stopping. Okay, there's a reason it's on a pump. Okay, it was simply oversold due to the FTX debacle. It is a fast blockchain. It supports every single user that's on there, whether you have $100,000 in your wallet or whether you have $10 in your wallet. It's gasless, it's fast, it's easy to swap, it's easy to use. Why wouldn't you have exposure to this, and why wouldn't you be using it to trade? For me, I've been an ETH maxi for many, many years, but Solana is starting to really creep in there and take away my ETH niche. The other reason I'm super bullish on Solana is because of the NFTs. There's a whole range of NFTs that have been on absolute run over the past couple of weeks, and obviously they are what ETH NFTs did last cycle. So for me, I remember when Bored Apes went to 500,000 US. What I think could potentially happen on Solana is Mad Lads going to a couple $100,000. Now, I got into them at about 83 floor a couple of weeks ago. They've already gone up 100 sol. Got into Clanos in the 30s. They're already up to 50 sol. Been a big bodoggo on Twitter for many, many months. Got them around 1 to 2 sol. They're already up near 10. These are just some examples of some of the potential plays that you could have on Sol NFTs. So that is my second pick. My third pick is Doge. Now, the meme coin, it's the largest meme coin. It's what the normies talk about. If you ever talk to your friends who might not be crypto native, they always talk about BTC, they talk about ETH, and then they talk about Dogecoin. So if there is some normies that do come to join, and they will in the months that are coming, okay, I'm sure that they will get exposure to Doge. That is one reason. The second reason it's my third pick is because of the integration to X. Elon's tweeted about it. He loves it. There are payments potentially coming on Twitter soon, and I can just see the integration of Doge being super ready and super accessible. So why not have a little exposure? This is what the website looks like. Classic meme. And I'm all about meme coins. I'm all about trading memes. So definitely one to watch and add to your potential list. Number 4, Casper. It's no surprise. I've talked about this a lot on my Twitter and also in previous YouTube videos. Have a look at that percentage returns, okay? It is by far the most performing altcoin out there in this cycle, okay? It is still in the top 5 returns for the last 3 months, even after it's gone up 76,000% over the past, well, since it's begun its cycle. So I stumbled across Casper at around 100 million market cap. It's currently at 4 trillion. So obviously you can do the returns on when I discovered that. But if you haven't seen what Casper is all about, essentially it's the fastest open source, decentralized, fully scalable layer 1 in the world. So it's actually a competitor to Bitcoin. So if we have a look over here, its block time is far superior to other cryptocurrencies out there. So have a look at this visual. As you can see here, Bitcoin moving quite slow, and if you've ever traded on Bitcoin, you'll understand that it is very slow. And obviously Solana is a lot faster, but Casper aims to be, and this is what I love about Casper, they're still developing. They don't just stop at their 1 block second. They want 10, they want 100, okay? And that's what I really like about Casper. So it is my 4th altcoin pick. My 5th altcoin pick, Beam. Now, if you are into Avalanche, if you're into gaming, you probably have heard about this token. Beam is, as I just said, on Avalanche. So it is essentially a DEX, a swap, and it is what I'm super bullish around in terms of gaming and bringing people to Avalanche gaming, okay? So if you have a look here, it's actually only just released, as you can see here on about a 2-month period, okay? And it's gone up 2.5x already. It has a reasonably high market cap, okay, so 775 million, but I can see this running to the several billions once we do see a little bit more interest in crypto. So if you come and have a look at its platform, super new, super innovative, okay? Again, it has a swap, it has a bridge, it has a hub, and they're dropping tokens exclusively to AVAX on there, okay? And that's why I'm interested in this token, and that's why it's my number 5 pick in my altcoin list. Number 6, Vulcan Forge. Now again, similar to Casper, I have loved Vulcan Forge. I was accumulating for months and months down here because I knew the product and I knew the value of its utility. Okay, they have their own blockchain, they have their own gaming platform, and if you come and check it out, okay, you can do your own due diligence here. They're running their own metaverse projects. They've got their own Elysium blockchain. Okay, they've got studios. They've got gaming made easy for you. Okay, they've got metaverse implementations. Okay, it is easily one of my strongest holds for this cycle. So that is pick number 6. Number 7. Now, before we get into there, I want to just show you a couple things. Now, the reason the next couple of tokens are in my list is because what's in front of you on the screen. Now, the narratives in crypto are where you want to put your money, okay? You don't want to be going on what happened last cycle or what happened 2 cycles ago. You want to be trading with what the narratives are now. And this is what I'm talking to you about now. The 2 narratives that I'm really looking at is Avalanche ecosystem and Solana ecosystem. So the next couple of tokens are actually the DEXs, so the swaps for those 2 ecosystems, okay? So if you have a look here, Orca and Radium, I couldn't split them, so I decided to add them as both one of my top altcoin picks, okay? And then after that, we'll talk about Trader Joe, which is the AVAX DEX that you can do swap with. So Radium is my first pick out of the 2, Orca as well. Obviously, we'll get to that very shortly. But Radium, okay, as you can see here, has so much potential to run up. If you think about how big Uniswap is, think about how big Radium and also Orca can be, thinking about how many people are actually trading on Solana and how many ETH maxes are actually going to move over to Solana because it's gasless, it's fast, and it's cheap. Okay, so Radium, like I've shown you before in another video, this is what it looks like. It's just a swap. It's a DEX. It's super well run. Okay, as you can see here, they have total value locked of over 80 mil, and they've got trading volume running through the hundreds of mils. Okay, like I just said before, Orca is also on the same par as Radium, so I've split them both. So that's a 2-for-1 deal. Lucky for you, and it's one that has been moving up a little bit faster than Radium, but again, is a swap that I would love to have exposure to moving into the narrative that continues to play out, the Solana ecosystem. My next altcoin pick is Trader Joe. So like I just said, the DEX, it has some volume. So if we go back to the DeFi Llama, wherever it is, there it is, you can see that the 7th most used, so if we look up the top, Uniswap's up the top, there's no doubt about that, but the 7th most used is this Avalanche DEX. Now it is still underexposed if you look at its market cap, okay, and it definitely has the potential to run up towards its all-time high last cycle. Again, under the Avalanche narrative, under the Avalanche gaming narrative, you got to have exposure to something like Joe. This is what it looks like, okay? You can trade, you can pool, you can stake. It has NFTs built into its platform and all of the above. Make sure you do check it out, okay? Don't worry about that one. We'll come back to that one at the very end. Okay, my next pick is Wilder World. Now, this is where we start to get a little bit more degenerate, okay? But they are educated altcoins. Wilder World hits on that narrative of gaming, on that metaverse, and particularly with the GTA 6 trailer dropping today, this one has the potential to really skyrocket. So if you have a look at the price, it's currently at 50 cents. It had an all-time high of $7 last cycle. You do the math on the potential returns for that. So this is what it looks like, okay? Super, super clean website, okay? The potential that you could have for something like this is just wild, let's call it, okay? And it is one that makes my altcoin list, okay? the last picked in my altcoin list is Nakamoto Games. Now, it, like Wilder Games, is a way lower market cap, but has the potential to run up nice and high. Now, if you've ever heard of gaming tokens before, you might have heard of Nakamoto Games, okay? So, super low market cap when you consider some of the other altcoins that are in this list. So this is at 360 million right now, and it's definitely one that I've got on my radar / I have been accumulating for a long time. So it's a platform for games. Okay, it runs on Polygon, but more than that, it has a whole range of games that you can currently play, and that's all that I love at the moment in crypto, because the narrative of gaming is one that you can't ignore, okay? If you were to consider how many people in the world play Fortnite every single day, and you think about how much money is made in these games across the world, think Minecraft, think all of those types of different games, okay? It will translate to Web3 gaming, so you've got to have exposure there, in my opinion. So that is my last pick. Like I said at the start, I have got some extra tokens that I've included for you as bonuses. I'm not going to give you the rundown why, but here are the 4. Okay, 2 of them are extra gaming tokens that go on that narrative of gaming, and then the other 2 are actually AI infrastructure plays that I really like as well. So, first pick, Immutable X. I have discussed this before. You be sure to check that out. Shrapnel Gaming, Avalanche Gaming. Absolutely mad potential game. Okay, you check it out. Next one, R-Wave. Okay, AI narrative. I could see this running hot. Look at its previous X's. Okay, so there's still lots of room to move. Check out that infrastructure play. And the last one is Render. Same sort of narrative as what I just said about R-Wave. You do your due diligence. Be sure to check out Render under that AI narrative. Lastly, like I showed you before, I just wanted to show you a couple of things. Okay, Bitcoin here. This is the altcoin season tracker that I like to use. Now, this is one that you always want to be keeping an eye on, okay, as we move through the cycle. So you always want to be accumulating / looking at altcoins when Bitcoin is running hot, okay? However, when altcoins are running hot up here, that's when you might need to start thinking about taking some profits, okay? And lastly, like I showed you earlier today, some of the top tokens that I've been holding on to and I've been accumulating for a long time are still outperforming the rest of the market. So look at this, Solana, Casper, okay? IMX down here as well, AVAX down here. There's lots of tokens that you can check out, but those are my top 10 altcoin picks for this cycle. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, please. It supports me. Turn on those notifications so you stay up to date with my daily crypto videos. Don't forget, I'm running that alpha group sale. Be sure to DM me if that's something you're interested in. As always, take care, and I'll see you again soon.